Hello, everyone. See this? Sorry. What is wrong that whenever I'm laying in a bed and I start a YouTube video, and at the beginning, I have no sign of the urge to yawn until after 5 seconds. Then it comes on so quickly. But y'all know how it's been now. So y'all can see my face right now, but here turning the light off so I can save storage space on my phone. So today is October 20th, 2021 at 12:27 a.m. So I thought I was gonna get to sleep very good tonight, but um I don't know if my body must be physically detoxing because I've been having like to go pee a lot tonight. um So I've been having a lot of stuff on my mind, and you know, still trying to adjust and manage at work, at the job. And so um I just you know like at it's less people to work at the school I'm at now, but it's like that man, Mr. John, I don't like him at all. That's the one who, I think he's a narcissistic abuser, and he seems like he treats women like shit. But he goes up and down between being nice and mean all day. So I just try to stay out of his way, but he seems like he's always coming in my face. So that's the one who acts like he thinks he's my boss, but then wants to remind me I'm not your boss. Weird. But he seems like a narcissistic abuser, and he seems like he's like rude, but he he doesn't seem like he acts like a perp though. But I just try as much as I can, to avoid him. And then they have the other lady. She because of her, I guess she had two aneurysms or something. And she's really old, and she's been on vacation for a week, so she's supposed to be back. And I trying to you know it's frustrating. I didn't know at the time that she is a certain way. Well, I know she's really old, but I didn't know she had two aneurysms. But I get like, I feel like I need to you know have more patience with her, because like it's like she's the type that she'll like cough in your face and stuff, or walk too close to you or something like that. And you know or seeing like, well, she reminds me of the biological mom Frances in many ways. But today when I went to get lunch, they had this substitute teacher. Well, yesterday she told me she was a substitute teacher, But today, I think she's an Asian woman. This different lady I'm talking about. And when I went to eat lunch, she was took it upon herself to think that she can question me about my food, and then think she can put her hands on my food and stuff like that. But I would have been a troublemaker if I would have stood up to her, or if I'd have told her something, or if I would have told her off about herself, and she like aggressively demanded an answer for like how much the food costs, and say, "Well, I have to pay $3. I have to pay $3.75 and whatever." And that made me feel uncomfortable. Like, why you take it upon yourself to. I forgot to mention that, the other videos, but you make me feel uncomfortable trying to, think you can just fiddle with my food like that. I don't even know you. Stay away from me. So, can't even stand up for yourself or tell nobody off, you know. And I felt like, well, why is this lady keep constantly invading my space and, won't leave me or my food alone? So, I'm just trying to stay afloat and trying to have patience with my job, period, and trying to not give up so easily or quit so easily, being frustrated about the way people are and stuff, you know, and I mean, the weather is supposed to be getting colder soon. With the workplace mobbing, you have people who seem like there would be perps that would try to run you off your job just to put you back at square one and leave you homeless and begging again on the streets and begging again. And I'm trying to fight to stay afloat. you know, um, Trying to fight to stay afloat and basically just trying to stay out of trouble and trying to survive day to day. And today, well, no, it's a new day now, but several hours ago, when I was at work and I shook my head, it's like, this don't make no damn sense that they had a bunch of different, a lot of perps blended in with the actual parents picking up their kids from the school. And, they took a full on advantage of, you know, it's like, so wait a minute, y'all are gang stalking me in all black, brand new Suburbans and Tahoes now? Like Chevy Tahoe. I mean, they usually do it with the older models, but now yesterday, it was brand new with tinted windows with Chevy Tahoe and a Suburban and a few other vehicles that they blend in with the parents picking up their kids, and then when I pass by their vehicle, they hurry up and drive off like a bat out of hell, like as if they're freaking scared or something, So well, I mean that frustrates me that they take advantage of gang stalking me and I can't film them. And they drive off with no kids in the car. That's how. And then when I walk by, and then they drive off with no kids in the car. So that's how, when I pass by their vehicle, that's how I know that those are perps doing that. I don't know why people need to walk around being fearful of me. Why you need to be scared of me? And I mean, the foster brother-in-law Brian, the foster sister Shelly's husband Brian, who I call Greedy Dykes. Greedy Dykes is what I call him. I hate him. He's still an asshole even after so many years. A narcissistic asshole. But he would try to bully, harass, and lecture me, telling me he was the first person that ever told me, "Oh, that I burned my bridges," from everybody, cause you done already burned your bridges. But now the online narcissistic perps are saying that I burn my bridges from the TI community, and I burn my bridges from society and stuff like that. But anyway, people like Brian is 6 feet 7 inches tall, and I'm pretty sure will weigh over 300 pounds. And he would, and Brian would I was a young teenager, and then the foster stepdad, Mr. Terry, also. I would call Mr. Terry Blackie's wife the crusty dog. I used to call him the crudster and stuff like that. So the foster stepdad also used to be like 6 feet 2 inches tall and over 300 pounds. And both of y'all are two black men, and I'm sitting here like a 15-year-old girl that's 5'2" and at the time weighed under 150 pounds. Like maybe 140 and 5 feet 2 inches tall. So why the hell, if they're that big, I'm half your size, why the hell did y'all feel the need to tell me remind me that you're not scared of me? I didn't understand why two grown men would tell a 15-year-old child, I'm not scared of you, or you don't scare me one bit. I'm like, and then they want to act like they want to bully me and try to provoke me to fight them. When I'm defenseless and can't fight you and overcome you, and I'm disabled. So people out in society, they think I'm eccentric, deranged, and strange, and weird, and of course crazy and retarded. And I just don't understand why people would ignore and avoid me and treat me a certain way. I mean, even these perps, they would give me mean, intimidating looks, like trying to, give me mean, vicious, hateful looks that pierce into my soul, kind of strong hatred, like, because you think I'm staring at you or something. While, my mind would wander off, and not even realizing, that I'm just like staring into space or whatever, and then a perp sitting across from me and give me the hate, anger look, like as if I'm forbidden to look, and falsely assume I'm staring at them. Well, okay, I was sitting here first on this train or bus or whatever we would be at, or a restaurant or something. Okay, why did you come sit across from me, and then turn around and falsely accuse me you sit directly across from me and then falsely accuse me of staring at you? Well, where the hell am I supposed to look? And then 10 minutes later, I catch you looking back, staring at another person. I'm like, what a hypocrite. And when I was in Los Angeles riding the trains and the buses, and you know how you have to deal with people standing up. Ooh, in Pensacola, here in Pensacola on the buses, you don't really have to work. Like the buses, and like in New Orleans, like in 2017, 18, 19, the buses would never be crowded unless it would be like the 2-lane bus or something like that, or where people gotta stand up. But pre-Katrina, even the Elysian Fields would be crowded and people would have to stand up, or so less people are taking public transportation and more people are driving. In Greenville, South Carolina, they were begging people to take their public transportation. That's how bad it was with them. But anyway, in Los Angeles, they have crowded buses and trains. And it's like these men, I didn't realize they were gang stalkers, would deliberately stand in front of me on a crowded bus or whatever, and then, act like as if they want to deliberately put their genitals in my face, and then turn around and act like as if they want to fight me and falsely accuse me of trying to stare at them. Just doggone bullies. And then in Los Angeles also, on a crowded bus or something, if I need to get off the bus, people would deliberately and on purpose crowd my space and set me up to miss my bus or my train stop, or they would refuse to get out of my way and let me off the bus or the train or whatever. And just like New Orleans, Los Angeles is another place I would have been dead by now. you know, so I mean, I left Los Angeles just in time. There was a point in time when I loved Los Angeles, but I never set for as long. Los Angeles has a place in my heart like Texas. Don't ever want to set my foot back up in LA or Texas ever again. I don't even want to go over to those places anymore. But anyway, so I guess I'll say the night before last, my teeth were hurting so bad. Then after I brushed my teeth, and then I was able to go to sleep. And then this past night, right now, I brushed my teeth with my mixture and my solution, and my teeth weren't hurting so bad, but now they hurt worse. But I think it was Monday. I don't recall having any dessert, or no, I had that small little thing of ice cream. Those 10 for 10 tiny little cups of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. They had them on sale. But it's now a new day, Wednesday. And so, shall I say, almost 12 hours ago, I had lunch, and I had, I didn't eat breakfast, but I had, um, I didn't want the corn dogs, so I had the hamburger, and it had a small amount of tater tots, and I didn't get around to eat my coleslaw, but I got some pineapples. I think they were canned pineapples, and a couple of little small little cookies, and I had some water as well. That was my lunch, and then dinner I had um a chicken strip and a half and some rosemary potatoes, and then I came home and I had a little more ice cream. So then I started to get, and I had some of those the fruit juices and stuff like that. I had that too. But I was scared. I'm like, oh, for the day, I wondered if I had consumed too much sugar for the day, and I figured I'll be all right. But I put my pitas in the refrigerator, the pita bread, no, the freezer, and so I'm grossed out because I need to clean out. They have dog hairs in the microwave, in the refrigerator, and the freezer and stuff. Gross. From whoever was the previous people had a damn dog in here, but excuse me. Earlier, I mean, shortly before doing this video, I was just YouTube searching, the topic fake targeted individuals. And it amazes me of how a fake targeted individual, the person who's a fake TI themselves, or a fake TI perp, or TI flipped and turned into a perp, how could they do a video of a topic of fake targets? you know, how could you do a topic on fake targets when you're a fake yourself? That's like if somebody is like a church pastor who gets up behind the pulpit and they're fake and sold out themselves and doing witchcraft on their congregation, and then speaking out against witchcraft, the very same witchcraft that they're doing themselves. And I noticed that most people claiming to be targeted individuals, they're into tarot readings and the occult and witchcraft, and some of them, like I heard that Ken Price is a warlock and a Freemason and a fake TI perp, talking about gang stalking is like talking about being gang stalked is a blessing. But I don't even see Ken Price around anymore, you know. But he got a lot of respect from the so-called TI community, and you see all those subscribers that Enoch the Freestyle Prince and the New Breed to the World Over, or whatever his name is. How can people like them tell you what a fake target is when they're fake, one of the popular fakes themselves? And then they have the fake TI perps who go around the TI community on YouTube or whatever social media, and they're sitting there bullying a real Christian target. Wow, they might be part of a fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult, and or something like that, and then they bully a Christian target and call a Christian target a fake target. You know, so it's like that reminds me of the Bible scripture of how can Satan cast out Satan. I'm just mind boggled. Like, y'all are the ones who have the nerve, to if like, it's like you are fake warning your followers of another fake, but you're not gonna tell me that. I mean, you're not gonna let anybody know that you're one of the fakes to be warned about. You're warning about everyone fake except yourself, you know. And then if you need help, they'll make it like as if you're money hungry and clout chasing or whatever. I mean, I just can't believe that so-called targets don't have any real discernment. And the one of the main ones deceiving you or trying to tell you have some discernment. It's like, how are you deceiving me but then telling me to have some discernment? You know? So how can you tell me to have some discernment when you're deceiving me yourself. So I mean, they have some people who say that, oh, you're a fake target. I mean, it's. I mean, I mentioned about this before. Like, how can you They say that a perp gets paid when you react or get mad at them for their harassment. When they got underneath your skin, they get paid. Or when you notice them, they get paid more. But then, if you keep quiet about your targeting, then people gonna think you took a deal or sold out. If you decide to just stop documenting your targeting, so then you lose other targets as friends when you stop posting or whatever, and and then it's like how do I put it? It's like I can't think of the word, but it's like I mean I don't know what word to use, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And then that infamous, oh, stop posting all these videos, you make the TI community look bad. Or the TI community is done with you because you're this, that. And other TIs believe the lies and smear campaigns and bullying about you. It's not right.